Hello Virgos and welcome to Deku Tarot. I'm going to be doing your weekly tarot reading for June 3rd through the 9th of 2019. So Virgos, thank you guys so much for all of your support. You guys always show up really great in the weekly, so thank you. If you haven't, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Definitely check out the love readings as soon as I can get all those out. And a lot of stuff going on. So I've kind of had to push off the love readings, and then YouTube was down, and that affected me for basically all of Sunday, which was just great. So sorry about these weeklies kind of coming in a little bit late. It's been a crazy 24 hours. Anyways, guys, so let's talk about the astrology of the week a little bit, because we have the new moon in Gemini on June 3rd, which is Monday. So, actually, I'm actually doing this on the Gemini new moon, I'm realizing right now. And the new moon in Gemini is at 12 degrees. When you break that down, it's all about communication. It brings in new information, discoveries, new doorways, different ways of doing things more effectively, to give you some great new ideas. Overall, there's a lot of expressive energy. We could be expressing our thoughts, feelings, whatever we want, even our dreams very clearly and with enjoyment. Probably a lot of talking with friends, clever, funny, light communication. But it also brings up this energy of, really looking deeply at what interests you versus what we're told to do. What do you want to learn? What do you want to manifest? Be very open, honest, and clear about it. We also have Mercury in Gemini in 27 degrees. So with this, we have kind of like this opposite of Mercury retrograde, in which case there's extremely clear communication, okay? Communication in the here and the now, over technology, phone, in person. We also have Jupiter square Neptune in Pisces, which brings in this more confusing, possible overload and overwhelming of information coming in, where, we might be just a little bit more confused. You might, again, be a little bit overwhelmed with everything that's coming in. Can also possibly bring up maybe an embarrassment or a loss here. That really tests our faiths because it shows us where we've let things go or have been maybe too trusting, too dreamy. Okay, so those are the astrological aspects for the week. Let's get into your general reading. General spiritual career for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. As you guys know, this reading will not resonate with all of you. If it doesn't, go check out your weeklies or even your love monthlies for your other placements. They might resonate better. So let's see, Virgos. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. General messages for the week here. We got Ace of Pentacles, love it, breakthroughs. Possible money offers here, job offers. Six of Swords, nice. I really like this, guys. It really does, again, feel like a breakthrough right here. King of Pentacles and the Tower. Wow. Wow, guys, this is a really nice, really powerful message here. We're going to have to look at the Tower here. I'm going to pull a couple clarifiers. Clarify Ace of Pentacles to the Six of Swords for Virgos for May. I almost said May. June 3rd through the 9th of 2019. I still can't believe that we're in June. Six of Swords, King of Pentacles. Clarify the underlying main energy for this week for my Virgos. Ooh, High Priestess. Yeah, we're seeking out some answers here. We're receiving answers. We're seeking out deeper truths, deeper meanings as well with the High Priestess. There is this mystery, this wisdom here that is things that have been unrevealed might be coming out this week, even within ourselves. So clarify the King of Pentacles to the Tower here. The Magician. And clarify what the Tower here is bringing in, or what the Tower here... what is the Tower giving way for? Nine of Cups. Holy crap, guys. If you've been working on if you've been working on manifesting, especially in terms of career, in terms of money, in terms of a new path forward here, it really feels like it's happening this week. Especially if you're working possibly with a Taurus, maybe a Pisces, or somebody who has both of these aspects. I'm getting a lot of Pisces energy over here, but I'm also getting that Taurus energy. It could be that you started this on the Taurus new moon, and that's really the only aspect there. But what I'm really getting is that you are having a breakthrough here, possibly an offer. Or if it's not an offer coming into you, if you guys have an offer, you know, you like wrote something, you made something, created something, and you're looking for a way to put it out there, it feels like you're having a breakthrough in doing that this week. And it's really pushing you towards a much better, much brighter future here. We're uncovering some amazing aspects, you know, some amazing mysteries within ourselves here as we push forward, as we have this breakthrough. Some of you, I think, this is more of a, I'm going to finally go for what I want to do here. I'm going to finally put myself out there. I'm going to finally, you know, go for what I've been wanting to do, especially in terms of life path and career. It seems really, I don't know, you guys have learned the lessons here. You're ready to move on with whatever is coming through. And if this feels kind of like an offer, a breakthrough, could even just be that somebody says something to you and it's like it clicks and you're like, wow, I know exactly what I have to do now. You've figured out you've unraveled some deep mysteries, it feels, this week, and you've realized your own personal power in recreating yourself. You're no longer the same old Virgo that you were, okay? Know that, because this is really some really transcendentally just, I mean, is that the right word? I don't think that's the right word. Sorry, guys. This is like really just huge shifts, changes. The Tower comes in and it's like an unforeseen, just like absolute change, like disruption of the way you were living your life here. And you brought this in, though, is what I want to tell you. You're showing up very, very strong, almost in a more mature and guided, much more stable position, honestly, in terms of what you're doing. You have faith in it. You know what you're doing. You know it's going to bring you money. You know it's going to bring you the stability and, you know, the satisfaction that you want ultimately. When you see the Nine of Cups in the Tower, you know, there's a huge shift here that is bringing you right to self-fulfillment, to your dreams. This is your wishes come true card. So what do you wish? What have you been trying to manifest? Remember, I was talking about that in the beginning with that new moon in Gemini energy. So really, those are your messages, your general messages for this week. I'm not going to get too into it because I really think that they are perfect the way they are. Let's get a Stacey DeMarco Halloween Oracle card for a message of guidance from our higher selves, from Spirit. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do the archangels, the pagan gods and goddesses, their higher selves, the Virgos, have for guidance and advice this week? Why do I want to pull this from the bottom of the deck? Barnbrack, interesting. It's another card goddess. I want to say it was Capricorn. Barnbrack. Should your... Oh. Whoop, there we go. When you pull the Barnbrack card, it indicates a curiosity to know what is ahead, but it's important to balance that with the now. After all, we have the tools to change our future should we choose. The sweet synergy of Barnbrack, all the ingredients, including the objects, are more complete and powerful together than they are individually, should encourage you to seek your own sweet spot. So this is a really, really lovely message, guys. Don't get too wrapped up in, you know, where you're going to be in a few months and how this is all going to work out and manifest. Focus on the here and now, and try out different ways and different, yeah, just really new ideas. Again, New Moon in Gemini is bringing in this energy that is opening these new doorways and different ways of doing things more effectively. So take advantage of that energy. Let's go on to love now. I want to use the Hobbit deck for love for you guys. Love for my Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And again, I forgot to mention, if you want to book a private reading, guys, all that information is right below this video in the description box. Love and romance for my Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Five of Cups. Interesting. Four of Coins. Why are we holding on to some past pains here? We're looking at the past and saying, God, I wish it hadn't been this way. I wish it hadn't worked out this way. You're holding on to it, though. You've buried this stuff. Page of Coins. And again, if you want to check out singles, couples, love readings for the month that are more geared towards relationships and less about the general energy of love, I am doing those June 2019 love videos. I don't know if I did yours yet. I can't remember. I don't think so. I'm going to try to get to those throughout this week. We've just had, again, a lot going on. I might put up some stuff on Twitter about it. And if you want to, you can go check that out there or on my Instagram story. Again, those are both in the description box too. But all right, let's talk about this. Let's get really into this energy. Let's get some clarifiers. Five of Cups, Four of Coins. The Lovers. Page of Coins. Clarify Four of Coins to Page of Coins. What is the underlying energy for love for my Virgos this week? Love and romance. Whew, Ten of Wands. Yeah, there's an oppressive energy. All three of these to me speak about holding things. Whoa. Holding on to things that we really don't need to. It's yeah, we might have reached the end of something. We might feel excited to finally be able to start something new, approach new beginnings in terms of love, go for, you know, communicate to people how we feel. Let's clarify. 3 of Wands reversed, Ace of Wands, Sun. So yeah, this is bringing out, this is really a nice shift here, because you see the 10 of Wands and you see the Sun at the end there with the Ace of Wands. There's beginnings. I mean, you have the 10 of Wands to the Ace of Wands. So when you see a 10 and a 1, or like, you know, the Ace and the 10 in the same reading, we've moved to a new beginning here. We have, you know, been through all the steps to get to the 10 of Wands. And now is the time for new beginnings. Now is the time for new energy being brought into this. If we don't see things progressing the way we have been, it's time to put in a little bit more effort in terms of, you know, figuring out what's going to work in relationships, how best to communicate, how to finally get to that Sun place. What is that? You know, what is the Sun for you? What is contentment, happiness, in a love life? What is this celebratory feeling? You know, we want to get to the Sun energy. It's the happiest card in the deck, but it feels like we're having trouble getting there. We're having a hard time figuring out really how to move past this energy and into that. But I will say, even if it feels difficult throughout this week, you've come to such a moment of clarity with this Gemini new moon, and you're opening yourself up to what love could be. So you are recognizing that you're at this spot here, and you are doing the effort to you are, you know, putting an effort here to overcome it, putting an effort to drop these 10 wands and to accept this new wand. You've been through this. You can honestly celebrate how much of a triumph it's been and how hard you've worked to get here. Whatever you've been through in love, it's like you're coming out the other side this week, and that's really what's important. There's definitely a lot of healing. There's a lot of, I think, stark and very sharp contrast in terms of, you know, what's coming in this week and what you're understanding about yourself and your love life and in the past here. And you're just moving forward. You're realizing, you know, if things haven't been moving forward, it's probably because I've been in this energy. So let's choose to get here. Let's choose to drop the 10 wands and take the one that matters. So I don't really want to get too into that again. I think that this is what you guys needed to hear there. So let's go on to a Doreen Virtue Romance Angel Oracle card here, guys. Love and romance messages for Virgos. Woo, what's popping out right here? Unrecruited love. Yeah, some of you guys are realizing that maybe, I think it's more towards singles, but even if you're in a relationship, you might be realizing this week that you are having unrecruited love here, and we need to pay attention to, whoa, some red flags here. Maybe the person that we're going after, again, with that 3 of Wands reversed and all that other crappy 10 of Wands, 5 of Cups, you know, we're mourning over the loss of something that might have happened in the past year. And now, again, we're getting obsessive. It feels like a little bit obsessive over an unrecruited love situation. And we really need to pay attention to the red flag. This might not be the right thing to approach this week. So I would say this is more about releasing than trying to force something to work here if it's not going to work. And being really open and honest and clear. You know, be truthful with yourself about this situation, all right, Virgos? Okay, so those are your messages for June 3rd through the 9th of 2019. In the description box below, I'm going to put a little GoFundMe for a kitty that really needs some surgery. It would really help the family if you guys could donate. And if you do, email me afterwards. You'll get $5 off of a reading, okay? Thank you guys so much. And make sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Definitely check out your Gemini New Moon reading. I did it for all the signs. It's time-stamped. So check that out, guys. And check out the new Crystal Series video. We're going to start on the next one pretty soon. Thank you.